Sometimes I feel like life is an escape room. I'm trapped. I need a clue. And there is no way out right now. And the clock is ticking. So, and I think of that when I read Psalm 13. And so let's talk about it. Good morning. This is Aunt Beth. Welcome to my lamppost. So I love the progression that David goes through in here. And I asked myself a lot of questions when I was watching his progression, and I'm thinking, am I doing the same thing? Am I looking at the issue, or am I looking at the answer? And I'm starting to freak out. So here is Aunt Beth's translation of Psalm 13. How long before you show up? How long are you going to forget me? How long are you going to hide your face? I need a clue. I'm not getting it. I'm just trying to think through this on my own, taking counsel in my own soul. And it's bumming me out. I have sorrow in my heart daily. How long are the bad guys going to win? So, come on, give me a clue, enlighten my eyes, or I'm going to die. The bad guys are going to win, and the people that are a pain in the butt are going to rejoice when I fail. But, love that. There's a turnaround in the butts. I've trusted in you, and I know you're going to come through again, and my heart will rejoice, and I will sing. So, it's almost like this is not working. I am not doing well. I need a clue, and you've come through in the past, and I know you'll do it again. But you see the transition from David looking at himself to looking up for a clue on how to navigate. And I think that's so true of all of us. Me, I tend to rely on my own brain power to try and figure a way out of situations. And my attitude definitely sucks. I'm really bummed out. But isn't that the point? That God is the one that gives us a future and a hope, not ourselves. God's the one that builds the house. And we labor in vain if we're building in the wrong direction. So that God gives us a future and a hope is Jeremiah 29:11-13. And I'll put the psalm, but also the reference scriptures below under the more description. But the key is to remembering the answer and the clue when you're really bummed out because you feel trapped, is that there is an answer. God will give a cute clue. The word says over and over again, he'll give us some clues without scolding us for giving us clues. You know, you learn a lot about yourself, and you learn a lot about everybody else when it's getting dicey and the clock is ticking. I think there's some people that get mad, some people that retreat into themselves and try and figure things out, some people that will work with each other, and some people that are just enjoying the experience and they're not taking it seriously, which is very upset for those of us who are firstborn and take everything seriously. Anyway, I hope this encourages you if you feel trapped, that life is an escape room. There is an answer, but we're not going to find it in ourselves. So have a fabulous day. All God's best.